Hello and welcome everyone. We are going to do some watch throughs here on some of the outposts that I've made. This new one with this big red front is new, so I'll have to check that out. But I'm really enjoying watching people go through this mid-level, dangerous difficulty level base that has this like laser structure in the middle with all the laser beam traps. So, and this one's got 2 people. I love watching ones with 2 people. Like, I feel like people are more like negligent in going through when you've got a buddy because you can do the revive. So then it's like more entertaining to do the rewatch. Of course, the ones that are the most beneficial to rewatch are the ones where like people don't die at all, because then you can kind of tweak traps based on how they get through. So yeah, I've got the tomb right in the front. Like, you got to walk by it, but you can't get to it. Not yet. You got to find it. You got to find it. I love the teaser. This guy, his buddy just goes right in. Like, oh, here's a guard. Let's take him out. And then you get hit by all the tracking bolts and other guards. I mean, that's a good job. There you go. This is why you bring a friend. This is why you bring a friend. Where does Buddy go? Outside? No. Okay. So like this first room was like an afterthought to my build, and more people are dying in that than in what I thought was the cool laser room, but that's not what's happening. There's nothing outside except for acid cubes that are literally there as decoration on the outside, so. This guy? Oh, did he die? I was like, I hate how glitchy replays can be. Yeah, I was like, that guy like was set to explode. Dead man switch. This is why I love this room. Like how much bouncing these. Oh, we killed Harvey. Like lasers down a hallway, or like like just like huge. Is that? Did he die? Did he die outside? What is happening? Alright, he's gonna trip lasers again. I'm slowing it down. See if he dies. Doesn't look like he dies according to the strip at the top, but that's just like working so good. Like anybody playing conservative, yeah, that guy did die out there. There it is. It's just being all glitchy. What? Like the lasers can't get through. The only thing that's out there is the acid. Like, did he which doesn't go anywhere. I'm curious. Alright, let's. I gotta see this. I wish you could rewind. I'm just gonna. Like, he must have just gone and stood in the acid, but it's not even like it's. It's not even like it's like you can see through it. I didn't do any mods to those corrosive cubes out there, so there's no like you can see in. There's no reason to step in them. Yeah, let's full fast forward. Blah, blah, blah. Looking at the tomb. Guy YOLO in it. Dies right away. Buddy takes out everything. Like specifically had like glass out here too, so you could see in. Because it's like like it's not like the guard placement inside was like any like thing secretive. So like. You're pretty much seeing them right away when you walk in anyway, so I put glass on there. But then I also wanted glass down these, like, through this laser structure here, whatever you want to, like, I don't know. Looks like an alien lander or something. But yeah, like, these acid cubes are here just as, like, for aesthetics. He's totally gonna jump in it! Oh, man. Like, you can see that it doesn't go through. Like, I don't know. I guess why not, eh? Why not? But now your buddy's gotta come all the way outside. Yeah, like you can like the glass, you can see the lasers inside there too if you're outside. That's cool. But now, yeah, now your buddy's gotta come all the way outside to get you. And then I got the gen mats in that structure to the left there. so you could see the gen mat too. And I originally had an acid cube on top of that too, but then I needed to get rid of it for it was bumping my the outpost difficulty up to danger or to ludicrous or whatever it is, like the harder difficulty. Ludicrous mode. Brutal, that's the word. Brutal. So like this guy's just running through. So I got, you know, for the rushers I got bombs up in this middle, you know, chimney looking thing up here. And then most of the time as people try to run through, the lasers aren't killing themselves because they're all kind of shooting down, and then all of the angles are, you know, nothing for the most part, nothing bounces the laser back up, right? But if people start coming up into the room, then the lasers will start killing themselves. But yeah, anyone just like running through, you know, like if you were to keep running, then the lasers would shoot down that hallway. At least that was my theory. But these guys keep just backing up, so yeah, you gotta take some of them out. So my thought process was what I would be able to get somebody retreating back after they tripped them, and I think those hallways just need to be longer for that. So next one we'll build up higher. We'll have a laser room 2.0. This is working pretty good. Yeah, and then yeah, he died from. So this worked good too. I got two separate like surfaces for the incinerator trap to hit, and then I have like the lingering napalm. It looks like the lingering napalm is what got him. And then this guy's gonna go get the tomb. I don't need to revive my friend. Let's get the loot first. So then the other way has, so yeah, there's basically, you come up the hallway, one way has a tomb like right at the bottom, and then the other way has like diverting paths to two more sacred tombs, and then this, you know, going straight through takes you to the gen mat. So these guys are on their path to the gen mat. And that's gonna blow. Yeah, he died from that. It's like, man, these rewatches are just... I wish they were a little less glitchy. So this hallway's pretty easy, standard trap placement. But he still gets hit by the impaler. And then that one tripped, that bolt shot trips twice. So yeah, the bolt shot's kind of the distraction. People are going to look and see the bolt shot and then get hit by the impaler. And then having it trip twice, like some of these, like, you know, people underestimate the two trip bolt shot. It's underused, especially when people come through co-op. Because they'll think it's, you know, but their buddy will die from it, and then they'll think it's safe, and then they'll go out there again. Explodey, dead man switch on guards up ramps. This works great. Yeah, and I had this bomb trap. I feel like no one's fallen for it, but I did have this guard that like comes up. So if you I suppose you're gonna like one of them's gonna surprise you, right? Either if you're gonna just run away once you grab the gen mat, then that guard's gonna surprise you. Yeah, so this is where that guard was, and then I've got bolt shots in there. But he just, oh, he sprinted past. I was like, it felt like I tripped the hollow cube. Yeah, so that's where that guard is, and then like that hollow cube's second wave. So then I just have the guard path just run up there and sprint up. So these, like, they don't even go for the tomb, I guess. Alright, well, this is enough time with these guys. We'll, they make it out, so they don't die anymore, so it's no more entertainment for us. Let's do another one. Oh, that's like one of my favorite bases I've built so far. But I haven't watched anybody go through this new one. I just built this one, and it seems to be a consistent 2 deaths. So Yeah, so I had two, mixing up with two guards out front, high up. And then, yeah, I wanted to keep it on dangerous difficulty, so there's like all this room for traps and it's minimal. Explodey guy down the ramp and double shot, bolt shot. That was my first trick, and it didn't work. So yeah, even if they, so when they come around that corner, they're gonna trip the bolt shot, which is gonna kill the guard, fine, because the guard's gonna slide down the ramp and explode on him. So it's kind of a different setup. And then just a gen mat tease, you can't get to it from there. And then this was another idea with lasers, but he just dominates it. So, but yeah, I had these forced. I had some different placement out here, and they were like, I had them against the far wall, and they were too far away. They weren't picking people up as they walked down that ramp. So then I moved them. I made this pillar in the middle here. But yeah, Sacred Tomb there. Man, those that one tracked good. So I got all those like you know, the like zombie bloody lights on the wall over there to try and get people to walk that way, and then they'll get tripped up by that bullshot. And he takes care of these guards pretty good. So I just have like random stuff through this room to try and kind of confuse people which way to go. So it's like you don't know which way to go while you got to deal with these two warmongers, but he does fine. So that another spot where I was like suspecting people to struggle, and then, you know, he's making it through just fine. Impaler. That explodes. Alright, something kills him here. Yeah, bolt shot down the hallway, and Impaler to the right. Yeah, Impaler gets him. I feel like that's like a typical, you know, I feel like that's a typical setup, and people are falling for it. It's like you're like do all this like strategy with like that laser room before, and he just dominates, and then it's like two traps around a corner and kills him. Not even gonna bother with the incinerator in the ceiling. Bomb drop and bolt shot here. Nice, gets him. I think he dropped a Phoenix pod though, so he's still going. Yep. And that one's a double shot too, so that we got another chance. That's a good, yeah, man. The double use bolt shot, underused. Like, people are gonna be using more Phoenix pods now, because I think now you get two and you used to only get one. And so if you die from the bolt shot, use a Phoenix pod to respawn. That bolt shot could kill, same bolt shot will kill you again. All right, so these pistons are really just gonna like slow down the rusher and to like distract people from these bomb drops up above. But, you know, it doesn't look like he dies, so he must spot it. Yep, yeah. Sees that. I'm just gonna trip it and let everything kill itself. So I'm hoping, yeah, see, like that was one where I like thought people would die from more, and yeah. So he survives his way out. Got warmongers running up the path too. Should be three. Yeah, here they come. I should probably, maybe I should space those out more. I mean, he just happened to be using the grenade launcher thing too, though. So there should have been three. One of them must have got stuck somewhere. That's frustrating. I'll have to go and redo their patrol paths to make sure they all three make it up. Now I'm curious, like, so there's not many traps on the way out, so now I'm just curious where that warmonger got stuck. And there's the Sacred Tomb. Oh, here he is. Alright. See if I'm sure He obviously makes it past him, but let's just see what happens. Yeah. He's too easy to spot before he even sees you. It's annoying. Yeah, I had him, his guard path was supposed to go all the way back up to the gen map. So that way you know, they hopefully unexpectedly bump into the raider as they're on their way out. Let's pick one more. Oh man, this one I'm super proud of. So this is, I have this like set up so that it's at normal difficulty. I have another rewatch video out there, just this people going through this map, because like I built this like right as like lasers were fairly new. But of course, you know, the guard right in front is gonna get a kill. Oh no, the impaler. Man, like it's worth just putting that guard there, like on every map. Like everyone's like just so, like you could just ignore him. Like you could run into the base and not even shoot that guy. You just totally bypass him. But it's like, I need to kill him. Acid cube at the top is for aesthetics, but like when people see it, they want to go check it out. All right, here's where the meat and potatoes is. This hallway. So I got just like angles down the whole hallway, and then yeah, look at that. That's so good. That's so good. That's a normal difficulty right there. He's like thinking about like, what do I do? What the hell? So the people that have like the most success here is just to run up there. Because those lasers, they take so long. They take so long to like, I mean I slowed it down here, but look at them all tracking him. Oh, we're not playing battleships right now. It's meet your maker time. Like you just let it happen. Take me! I thought maybe he'd do like a loadout change there, like if you were gonna just kill yourself, but no. Yeah, you just gotta go up there, because they take a substantial amount of time to before they actually fire, right? So you get time to take a couple of them out and or run past them, right? And then a lot of times, so this is working out good. So the idea here was the laser traps wouldn't all kill themselves, right? So have them aim down a hallway that doesn't have like a flat wall on it to bounce right back, and so, or by the time the lasers get down here, they've bounced their, they only bounce so many times. So yeah, there you go. So just runs right in. There you go. So until somebody like runs right in there, the lasers don't really kill themselves, and even then, it looks like most of them had survived. Yeah, there's still at least one out there. He's gonna finish them off though. I mean, that's, I don't want to deal with these on the way out either. Yeah, I got them off. And then yeah, I had cluster bombs in the ceiling, because you're gonna be staring at those laser traps walking forward, so you'll miss the cluster bombs. And bolt shot down the hallway with Relentless. That one's not really getting too many people because they're seeing it. But my thought was, if somebody's just sprinting past the lasers, if it's a speed runner, they'll, oh, that was mean. If it's a speed runner, they'll just run past the lasers and then get hit by that, that bolt shot there. So, bolt shot in the ceiling over the tomb. That's killed a few people on this map. That's worked awesome. I think I even got like 2 players going through. Like it hit them both. It was glorious. And then there's a laser up here. So you can kind of bypass the harvester path there, but it doesn't matter because I don't have any traps along it around that corner, but he just needs to be able to come up around the corner. Yeah, so where this guy's going right now. And impaler here, so something gets him, but I doubt it's the impaler. Alright, so the first tomb was booby trapped. I would suspect you would suspect the second tomb's gonna be booby trapped, but no. Gotcha. Alright, let's go back. See how he handles. So he only dies one more time. So we'll see how he handles the lasers now that he's a pro. Now that he knows what's happening here. Yeah, just run past. There you go. Yeah, there's a couple. That one bounced back in there pretty good. I suppose it'd almost be worth having like one on the other side to shoot down there, but I bet you that would get killed by the first set of lasers, so. Alright. Speed it up. Use your shield there. Don't die from the bolts in the ceiling. Don't die from this laser over here. Okay, impaler. Right, as long as he remembers this bolt shot's here, then it's a cannon back. Shooting bombs down the ramp. That's what's gonna get him. There goes that. Alright. Alright, everybody. Thanks for watching. We'll do some more rewatches. Stay tuned. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss them. Until next time.